Lily, Max, Zoe, and Ben were best friends. They had known each other since they were toddlers and had shared countless adventures together. Their bond was unbreakable, and they always found new ways to have fun. They loved to play together. Whether it was playing tag, hide and seek, or inventing their own games, they always had a blast. Their laughter could be heard echoing through the neighborhood. One sunny afternoon, they were at Lily's house. The sun was shining brightly, and the sky was a clear, brilliant blue. It was the perfect day for an adventure. It was an old house with a big, dusty attic. The house had been in Lily's family for generations, and the attic was a place of mystery and intrigue. They had heard stories about the treasures and secrets it held.
You kids can play in the attic if you want, Lily's mom suggested with a smile, knowing how much they loved exploring new places.
The friends were excited to explore. They had always been curious about the attic and couldn't wait to see what they would find. The attic was full of old furniture and boxes. There were trunks filled with old clothes, dusty books, and mysterious objects that seemed to whisper stories of the past. Cobwebs hung from the ceiling. The air was thick with dust, and the light filtering through the small window gave the attic an eerie, magical glow. The friends coughed as dust tickled their noses. They waved their hands in front of their faces, trying to clear the air, but their excitement kept them moving forward.
Look, a puzzle! Max exclaimed, holding up a piece with a look of wonder on his face.
The puzzle box was old and faded. It looked like it had been there for decades, waiting for someone to discover it. It showed a picture of their town many years ago. The friends were amazed. They had never seen their town like this before, and it sparked their imaginations. They carefully opened the box and spread the puzzle pieces on the floor. Each piece was a small fragment of history, and they felt like they were piecing together a story. It looked like so much fun. They couldn't wait to see the picture come together and reveal more about their town's past. They couldn't wait to put the puzzle together. Their hands moved quickly, and their eyes sparkled with excitement as they searched for matching pieces. They thought it would be like a trip back in time. As they worked on the puzzle, they imagined themselves walking through the streets of the old town, meeting the people who lived there. They imagined what their town used to look like. The buildings, the people, the way of life. It was all so different and fascinating. Maybe they would even see their houses in the puzzle. The thought of finding their own homes in the puzzle made them even more eager to complete it. They felt like they were uncovering a hidden treasure, piece by piece. The friends worked together, their laughter filling the room as they gathered around the table. They searched for the edge pieces first, knowing that the border would give them a good starting point. Then, they tried to match the colors and shapes, carefully examining each piece to see where it might fit.
Look, I found a piece with my house on it. It's the one with the red roof and the big tree in the front yard.
And here's the bakery where I love to eat cookies. Remember the smell of fresh bread when we walk by?
I fit in the piece with the library. It's where we always go to read our favorite books.
And here's the schoolhouse. We spend so much time there learning and playing.
They were almost finished, the picture of their town coming together piece by piece. The puzzle was starting to look like their town, but something was wrong. A crucial piece was missing.
Where is it? I can't find the last piece. It has to be here somewhere.
They searched and searched, looking under the table, behind the couch, and even in their pockets. But the last piece was nowhere to be found. The friends were disappointed, their excitement fading. They had been so close to finishing the puzzle. The sense of accomplishment was just within reach.
What do we do now? Should we keep looking or start over?
The friends sat back on their heels, taking a moment to think about their next move. Staring at the almost complete picture of their town, each piece representing a memory they cherished. The missing piece felt like a hole in their adventure, a small but significant gap in their shared experience.
Maybe the missing piece is at my house. Come on, let's go.
Max's house was known for being a bit messy. He was always losing things. The friends raced to Max's room. It was, as always, a disaster. Toys were scattered everywhere. Clothes lay in piles on the floor. Books were stacked precariously on his desk. Max started digging through the clutter. He tossed toys aside, rummaged through drawers, and even looked under his bed. But the puzzle piece was nowhere to be found.
Oh!
Max exclaimed, throwing his hands up in frustration. He plopped down on his bed, surrounded by the chaos he had created. His friends exchanged knowing glances. This wasn't going as planned.
We need a plan. Let's think. Where else could the piece be?
The friends pondered for a moment.
The kitchen. Maybe the missing piece fell on the floor when we were carrying the box.
Back at Lily's house, Zoe got down on her hands and knees in the kitchen. She peered under the table and chairs. She even checked behind the refrigerator. She moved slowly and carefully. Zoe was determined to find the piece. She knew that sometimes the most obvious hiding places were the easiest to overlook. Her friends watched, holding their breath in anticipation. But the kitchen yielded no clues. The missing puzzle piece remained elusive. The friends were starting to lose hope. Maybe they would never complete the puzzle.
What about the backyard?
Lily suggested.
We took the puzzle box outside to look at it in the sunlight.
Ben, always eager to help, immediately agreed. The two friends dashed out into the backyard. Lily and Ben worked together. Lily checked under the bushes, while Ben scanned the flower beds. They peeked under rocks and poked around the base of the old oak tree. They searched high and low, their eyes scanning every inch of the backyard. They were determined to find the missing piece and complete the puzzle. They knew they had to be thorough, but their efforts proved fruitless. The missing piece was playing a fantastic game of hide-and-seek. The sun began to dip below the horizon, casting long shadows across the yard. The friends gathered back in the attic, their shoulders slumped with disappointment. The puzzle lay on the floor, the empty space staring back at them like a sad, unblinking eye.
We'll never find it.
Ben sighed, sinking onto the floor.
Don't give up hope, Ben.
Lily patted his arm consolingly.
We just have to keep looking.
What's that?
Suddenly, a small glint of light caught Zoe's eye. She exclaimed, pointing to a dusty corner of the attic. The friends scrambled over to where she was pointing. There, nestled between two old boxes, lay a small rectangular object. It was the missing puzzle piece. The friends stared at it in disbelief, their faces breaking into wide grins.
We found it!
Max shouted, his voice echoing through the attic. He carefully picked up the piece and dusted it off. It fit perfectly. The friends gathered around the puzzle, their excitement bubbling over. Lily carefully fitted the last piece into place. The puzzle was complete. It showed their town in all its old-fashioned glory. The friends cheered, their voices filled with triumph. They had faced a challenge and overcome it together. They had learned the importance of patience, problem-solving, and teamwork. And they had discovered that even when things seemed impossible, there was always hope. The friends sat back and admired their handiwork. The puzzle was more than just a picture. It was a testament to their friendship and their ability to work together.
Hey, look at this! There's something strange on the back of the puzzle.
Hidden beneath the cardboard backing, they found a message written in faded ink. It looked very old.
What does it say?
Let's flip it over carefully and see.
They peered at the message, which read, "Congratulations, you have found the hidden treasure. Look for the clue where the sun first shines."
A hidden treasure. This is even more exciting than we imagined.
But what does the clue mean? Where does the sun first shine?
Maybe my mom can help. She grew up in this house and knows all its secrets.
They decided to ask Lily's mom for help, hoping she could help them decipher the clue and find the hidden treasure.
Ah, the secrets of this old house. The sun first shines on the old oak tree in the backyard. Perhaps you should start your search there. The tree has stood for generations, witnessing countless stories and secrets. Its branches stretch wide, offering shade and mystery. The children, filled with excitement and curiosity, knew this was the perfect place to begin their adventure.
The friends raced outside and gathered around the oak tree. They searched the ground around its base, peered into its knotholes, and examined every inch of the bark. The tree seemed to whisper its secrets to them, urging them to look closer, to dig deeper. They felt a connection to the past, as if the tree itself was guiding them on their quest. They even climbed its branches, hoping to find a hidden clue or a secret compartment. The higher they climbed, the more they felt the thrill of the hunt. But despite their efforts, they couldn't find anything. The tree held its secrets tightly, refusing to give them up easily.
Wait, I think I found something. The excitement in the air was palpable as everyone rushed over to see what had been discovered.
Max stumbled upon a loose brick at the base of the tree. He pulled it out, and there, nestled in the earth, was a small wooden box. The box was old and worn, its wood darkened with age. It seemed to pulse with the promise of secrets long kept.
We found it. The hidden treasure. The children's faces lit up with joy and amazement. They had uncovered a piece of history, a link to the past.
Inside the box, they found a collection of old coins, a tarnished silver locket, and other trinkets that seemed to tell a story of their own. Each item was a piece of a puzzle, a fragment of a life lived long ago, and a handwritten note from Lily's great-grandmother, who had once lived in the house. The note told the story of how she had hidden the treasure for her children to find. It was a message of love and adventure, a reminder that the past is always with us, waiting to be discovered. The friends were thrilled with their discovery. They had not only solved the puzzle and found a hidden treasure, but had also uncovered a piece of their town's history. They felt like real-life adventurers.
You know, the real treasure isn't the coins or the locket, it's the journey we shared together.
Yeah, we've learned so much. With patience, determination, and the support of friends, we can overcome any obstacle.
And even the most challenging puzzles can be solved with a little bit of teamwork.
Sometimes the greatest adventures are found in the most unexpected places, like dusty attics and old backyards.
They realized that the real treasure was their friendship and the memories they had created together. The friends continued to play together for many years, their bond strengthened by their shared adventure. They never forgot the lessons they had learned from the lost puzzle piece.
Patience is a virtue, especially when faced with a challenge.
Problem solving is easier when we work as a team.
And determination is the key to achieving any goal.
Even when things get tough, we should never give up on our dreams.
The lost puzzle piece became a symbol of their friendship and a reminder that with a little bit of perseverance, they could achieve anything they set their minds to.